Welcome back to another week on Unlucky Hunters Matter. This week we will be continuing our 5-week series talking about all things spring turkey hunting. On this episode, we will be discussing what are the requirements, bag limits, and hunting laws to hunt turkeys in Rhode Island and Connecticut. Information was obtained from the State of Rhode Island Department of Management, or DIM, and Connecticut State Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, or DEEP. We will start this off by talking about the state of Rhode Island. Rhode Island season dates and bag limits. For youth, their season is April 14th to April 20th, 2025, and their bag limit is 2 bearded birds. For disabled hunters, their spring season is April 19th through April 20th, 2025, and their bag limit is 2 bearded birds. And then the spring turkey season for Rhode Island is April 24th through May 18th, 2025, and the bag limit is 2 bearded birds. Note, no more than 1 turkey may be taken on state land during the spring season. Each turkey harvested requires an individual permit. General rules and regulations. The hunting of wild turkey is permitted statewide. Shooting hours are a half hour before sunrise to 1 p.m. This includes youth and those hunters who have disabilities. Authorized firearms and archery equipment. Methods of take are limited to 2 shotguns, no larger than 10 gauge, with shot sizes no larger than the number 4. And for archery equipment, except for crossbows, is longbow, recurve bow, and compound bow. And compound bows must be set to not less than 40 pounds for archers using fixed-bladed broadheads and a minimum of 50 pounds for archers using mechanical broadheads. Only broadhead tipped arrows with at least 2 metal cutting edges are allowed. All broadheads must be 7/8 of an inch or greater at the widest point, including mechanical broadheads measured in the opened position. Hunters must carry a turkey calling device, non-electric, while hunting. The use of decoys while hunting is allowed. Each year after the end of the spring turkey season, online surveys are issued to Rhode Island turkey permit holders who have a valid email address within the online licensing system. The completion of this survey is vital to the turkey management program in Rhode Island and assists DIM, Department of Environmental Management, biologists in maintaining a successful wild turkey season for our hunters. The division requests your cooperation in filling out the survey regardless of success or participation in that year's hunt. Permit and tagging. A hunter may purchase, possess, and use 1 all lands turkey permit and 1 private land only turkey permit for the taking of 1 bearded turkey on each permit during the spring seasons. Hunters may take 2 turkeys on the same day or 1 each on separate days, provided they purchase 2 spring turkey permits and at least 1 turkey is taken on private land. A person killing a wild turkey must immediately notch the month, day, hour of kill, and type of property taken on, private or public. The carcass and notch tag must remain in the possession of the hunter after the kill and while removing the carcass from the field. Should the hunter have the carcass prior to removal from the field, the notch tag must be attached to and remain with the carcass. After removal from the field, the notch tag must be attached and remain with the carcass until prepared for consumption or taxidermy. Prohibited. The use of any unauthorized firearm, live decoys, dogs, baiting, cooperative drives. The use of crossbows for turkey hunting, electric calling devices, or any other devices to capture or ensnare turkeys. The shooting of turkeys while roosting. Stalking or attempting to sneak up on a turkey to get a shot. The hunting killing, taking, or attempting to take or possess any wild turkey by any individual unless they present a permit to do so. However, a person having a valid Rhode Island hunting license may call turkeys for individuals with a valid turkey permit. Possession of more than one firearm or archery implement while turkey hunting. Possession of firearm while hunting for wild turkeys during the fall archery season. Turkey hunting safety. Never crowd another hunter working a bird and avoid high-pressure areas. Mistaken for game accounts for 87% of all turkey hunting accidents. Be sure of your target and what's beyond. Use proper setup techniques. Sit against a wide tree to shield head, neck, and back. A tree is an effective blind as it breaks your outline. Never wear the colors red, white, or blue while turkey hunting. These colors mimic the colors of a male turkey's or gobbler's head and can draw fire. Be totally camouflaged. Never stalk turkeys, sounds, or turkeys. It is unsafe and illegal. Never use the sounds of a turkey to warn approaching hunters. Avoid using gobbling calls, which draw more hunters than game. Licenses and fees. Resident hunting license, $21 if you buy it online, or $23 if you buy it from a vendor. Resident junior hunting license, $14 online, or $17 from a vendor. Non-resident hunting license, $55 online, or $58 from a vendor. Non-resident junior hunting license, $40 online, or $43 from a vendor. Resident turkey permit, $8 online, $8.50 from a vendor. Non-resident turkey permit is $21.50 if you buy it online, and $22.50 if you buy it from a vendor. And of course, your hunter safety course is required. Now we're going to shift gears and we're going to be talking about the state of Connecticut. Starting off with the season dates and bag limits. April 30th through May 31st, 2025. Junior Turkey Hunter Training Days is Saturday, April 19th through Saturday, April 26th, 2025, excluding Sunday. Bag limit. 5 bearded birds on private land, state land, or a combination of both. Hunting hours. Half hour before sunrise to sunset. License requirements. For Connecticut residents, firearms hunting license or small game and deer archery permit, and a resident game bird conservation stamp. For non-residents, you need a 3-day out-of-state bird hunting license, or a non-resident firearm hunting license, or a non-resident small game and deer archery permit, and a resident game bird conservation stamp. Legal firearms, shotguns, 20 gauge or larger with number 4, 5, 6, 7, or 7.5 shot, or any combination. Shotguns must not be capable of holding more than 3 shells. Legal bows. For the purpose of hunting deer and turkey, legal bows include long, recurve, or compound bows with a minimum draw weight of 40 pounds, and crossbows. Mechanical string release devices are permitted. Projectiles coated with any drug, poison, or tranquilization substance are prohibited. Crossbows. The use of crossbows for hunting deer, turkey, and all other species is permitted. Legal crossbows must have a minimum draw weight of 125 pounds and a permanent fixed rifle-type stock with a functional mechanical safety bias. Adjustable crossbow stocks are permitted, but folding stocks are not. The bolt arrow length must be at least 18 inches, The bolt arrow length must be at least 18 inches, excluding the broadhead. Crossbows are considered loaded when fully drawn with a bolt in place. Telescopic sights are permitted. Arrowheads. Legal arrowheads for hunting deer and turkey must have at least 2 blades and must be at least 7/8 inch wide at its widest point. Arrowheads that are designed to open on impact are legal, provided they meet the above requirement. Tagging and reporting. Immediately upon harvesting a turkey, complete and sign a harvest tag and keep it with the carcass at all times. The harvest tag must remain with the turkey until it is cut up for consumption. All turkey and deer taken must be reported within 24 hours via the DEP's website or by calling 1-877-337-4868. The harvest report form provides a list of information you must submit. From past experience, reporting online is super easy to do and does not take all but 5 minutes to complete, if that. We highly recommend you just report online. Turkey hunting prohibited activities. The use of bait, electronic calling devices, live decoys, or animals, including dogs, to hunt wild turkeys is prohibited. You may not call turkeys for another hunter. Exceptions: state land. If you have a current resident game bird conservation stamp with or without unused tags remaining, you may call for another hunter on state land. For private land, if you have a current resident game bird conservation stamp with or without unused tags remaining and a signed consent form for private land, you may call for another hunter hunting on that private land parcel. You may not attempt to take turkeys by participating in a cooperative drive. You may not shoot turkeys from a building or other permanent structures. And you may not shoot turkeys roosting in trees. Safety recommendations for spring turkey hunters. Turkey hunters require a great deal of skill and advanced planning to be safe and successful. To guarantee a memorable spring turkey hunting experience, hunters must follow all safety recommendations and hunting regulations. They should also remember that they share the woods with other hunters as well as non-hunters. Before the hunt, powder your shotgun to determine Before the hunt, powder your shotgun to determine which shot size and shot shell loads provide the best pattern and effective range for your shotgun. Identify your target and what lies beyond before you pull the trigger. Stay in a fixed location and call birds to you. Never stalk turkeys or turkey calls. These movements and sounds may be another hunter, so it is important to be patient and not move. Do not assume you are alone in the woods. Always assume that any noise or movement could be another person. Position yourself in a spot that provides protection from any approaching hunter, such as a tree trunk or at least as wide as your shoulders. For added safety, secure a 4 to 6 inch wide fluorescent orange band around the tree about 6 feet up. This band will alert other hunters of your calling position. Never move, wave, or make turkey sounds to alert another hunter of your presence. Your movements and noises may lead hunters to mistake you for a turkey. When another hunter approaches you, stay still and yell out, "Hunter over here." Do not wear red, white, blue, or black while turkey hunting. These colors are found on the heads of gobblers, and both toms and hens have black colored bodies. It is best to wear a fluorescent orange vest while walking in and out of the woods. Carry your harvested bird out of the field in a fluorescent orange carrier. The use of bait, electronic calling devices, and live decoys is prohibited. To call turkeys for another hunter, you must possess a valid resident game bird conservation stamp and written consent of the landowner if hunting on private land. A hunter may harvest his or her limit and continue to call for other hunters. Taking turkeys by participating in a cooperative drive is prohibited. Shooting turkeys from a building or any permanent structure is prohibited. as is the shooting of turkeys while roosting in the trees. License and tag fees. Resident firearm hunting license, $19. Non-resident firearms hunting license, $91. 3-day out-of-state non-resident bird hunting license, $35. Junior firearms hunting, ages 12 through 15, resident or non-resident, is $11. Archery deer small game license, resident, $41. Archery deer small game license, non-resident, $135. Junior archery deer or small game license for resident is $10. Junior archer deer small game license for non-resident is $19. Resident game bird conservation stamp for resident and non-resident, $28. Since this will wrap us up talking about states, we highly recommend and encourage you all who are interested in hunting any of these states that we have covered to go through on your own and read the hunting regulations in full. We just covered the basics of what is required to spring turkey hunt in those states. I will say this, I think that Connecticut and Maine were probably the easiest of all the states that we covered to navigate through their website to get all the information that we had gathered. Well, folks, this is going to complete this week's episode on Unlucky Hunters Matter. Next week, we will be talking about game plans, tactics that we will be using, and the gear that we will be using during this upcoming spring turkey hunting season. We appreciate you tuning in and listening to us and supporting us here. We would love to hear from you. You can email us at unluckyhuntersmatter@gmail.com or comment on our YouTube channel. Leave us comments, like, and subscribe. Like always, have fun, shoot straight, be safe, and good luck. Thanks again for listening to Unlucky Hunters Matter.